allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I say this with my hand over my heart.
Like I feel the blood.
La bandera de los Estados Unidos flies high, always just a little out of reach for those who have to walk on their tiptoes.
Like mothers whose children were deported.
Almost sounds like aborted.
Ripped away from the safety of their makeshift American womb.
To console these parents, we say sorry.
Followed by, your son didn't have his gold star. Oops, I mean permission slip to a better life. Didn't have the right kind of blood. Pumping through the heart under his right hand.
Where's your blood from, John McCain?
You were born in the Panama Canal.
Your parents were married in Tijuana.
Your grandmother immigrated here from Scotland. When you arrest her, were you ever pinned down by your papers? Pinned down by a gold star, pinned across your heart?
And to the republic for which it stands.
America taught me to stand up for what I believe in. I believe in humanity.
But for some it's hard to stand up. Under the weight of police flashlights.
Under the weight of Arizona. I guess you can't spell Nazi without A-Z. The news says that Mexico has stolen back another one of our hard workers.
The news says that we might as well disregard the laws our morals have created.
It's enough to make you sick. Enough to make Cubs fans in Chicago shred their game tickets because they can't stomach our Arizona Diamondbacks.
It's funny how this flag stitched with blood, bruises, and brilliance is the symbol of freedom.
Enforced by a border patrol with ironic pigment.
Playing God with their guns, justifying pulling the trigger.
Aimed at the head of a 15-year-old boy in Texas.
To protect
what? Is this about dollar bills?
Or freedom fries? One nation under God.
That's us!
But if God is spotting countries, I'm sure he sees our brothers from the south.
If God is watching us,
shouldn't we be embarrassed?
Yes. Now, don't confuse this with white guilt. This is human remorse
for those whose lighter pigment levels think it will bring them closer to God.
Because they are too ignorant to understand that the only borders that are relevant are the ones you trim along your heart.
Leading me to believe that they have never known true love, only privilege.
The one thing that separates a polished pearl necklace in the governor's office
from the Virgin Mary gold cross charms that dangle from the necks of people who fall to their knees and pray,
Please, my children are more beautiful than I can thank you for. My wife is the creases in my smile. As a father, there is nothing more important to me than to pave out their lives, compensating for my lost time. But I can't do it alone.
So, who do you think it was? Spotting him, helping him cross that sun-scraped desert. Indivisible, adjective.
Incapable of being divided.
Maria Hernandez.